Welcome to the online demo of Calista software. This is a software to display, edit, and add all the details of an apartments management system. First of all, we have to log into the software. When we log in, the first screen that is displayed is the employee screen. In this, all the employees are displayed. The employee can be added, deleted, and updated. The employee list is displayed at the bottom of the screen. First screen we see is the tickets. In the tickets, all the tickets raised by the inhabitants of the apartments block is displayed. In this, on top, we see how many open tickets are there, how many closed tickets are there, how many pending tickets are there, how many cancelled tickets are there. We can also show all the tickets by their status from a particular date to another date, and it will be displayed here. The next menu shows the apartments details. In this, how many requests are there from the particular apartment, all the open tickets for that particular apartment block, all closed tickets for the apartment block, and how many apartments are on displayed on the top bar. Then when we select a particular apartment, all the details of that particular apartment are displayed. For example, all the payments made by this particular apartment, all the tickets raised on this particular apartments are displayed. The next menu is the payments. Here all the payments that have been made by the apartment management is displayed. We can see on the top bar how many payments have been received, how much payment is made, how many open tickets are there, how many closed tickets are there. And then in this we can search for a payment made to a particular bill under a particular heading. This will be displayed in this particular grid. Then the menu comes to tenants. In tenants, we can select a particular flat and see which tenant lives in that particular flat and what are the details for that particular flat, like what are the payments made by that particular tenant, how many tickets have been raised by that particular tenant, etc. Then we come to pending jobs. Here, based on the tickets, we can see what are the jobs that are pending for the caretaker to take. In this, the open tickets, closed tickets, pending tickets, and cancelled tickets are displayed on the top. Then how many the receipts and the payments are also displayed. The notices generated are displayed, apartments are displayed. And we can see the past 30 days requests, past 30 days tickets. The next group of menu is how to manage the data of the apartment management system. The first is the apartments. Here all the data of the apartments is stored, and if we want to edit a particular apartment, we just click on it and that displays all the details of that particular apartment. We can add or edit and then close it. The committee members of the apartment is displayed in this. This can be edited and deleted. The important telephones is displayed in this particular page. The tenants of this particular apartment block are displayed here in this page. Then we come to the accounts group of menu. The first is the payments that have been made by the apartment management committee. We select the payments made by a particular payment made to a particular party and display on it, and it displays the payments made to that particular party. We can also generate a PDF bill or receipt from them for this. The payment entry is this page. Here all the payments that are made is entered and stored. If you want to show all the payments that have been made, display it here. Similarly, all the collections made by the apartment management committee is displayed here. All the collections by, and here the parties are there. If we select any party, the collection made by that for that particular. And if you want to take a printout of that, it will be displayed here. The receipt can be displayed, printed out here. Collections entry is on this particular page. If you want to show all the collections that have been made, we click on this and it displays here. Statement by heading. If we want to show statement by a particular heading for a particular date, we select the date, display, and it shows the payments that have been made for a particular heading for that particular date and received by that particular date for a particular heading. Similarly, statement by date. So for a particular year, for every month, what has been the payment made? For particular month, for particular year, for every month, what are the receipts that have been received? Now the next group of heading is how to manage the services of the apartment. The first is we have to display the notices. So the notices are, all the notices are listed out here in this particular page. In the next page, we can add a new notice by the president, secretary or treasurer, and he can add the new notice for a particular date. Similarly, all requests for a service that have been received by the apartment management committee are displayed at the bottom of page, while it can be entered on top of this page. All the pending tickets that have been entered by the apartment owners or tenants are displayed in this particular page. Suggestions. We can request services for a particular this thing, and this will be entered in this particular page. Tickets. All the tickets that is regarding the issues with the apartment maintenance, etc., are entered in this particular page. Next group of menu is the employees. In this, we have to manage the employee. In this page, all the employees are added and the employee details are added, which can be updated or cleared from this particular page. Attendance. This particular the salary details can be entered here in this particular page, and attendance can be displayed also. For example, a salary caretaker, search for the caretaker's details are entered here. The attendance can be entered on this page, and the attendance will be displayed here for a particular month. What are the attendance? Then the inventory group of menu. In this, the first menu shows all the assets that have been entered in this particular apartment block. The asset details are displayed at the bottom of the page. The asset can be managed from this particular page. So you can insert a new asset, you can update the asset, etc. You can manage an inventory items, which are like paint, cleaning fluid, etc., which you have for an apartment block, which can be managed from this particular page. Any vendors who are selling to the apartment management committee, their details are stored in this particular page. The terms and conditions are shown here. The contact information is displayed here. Then we come to purchase orders. Here all the purchase orders made by the apartment committee are stored and displayed. The new purchase order can be created and each item can be added to the purchase order, and the purchase order will be added and it will be displayed here. We can also see the purchase order by purchase order number. We can see the purchase order by the number of days that have been passed by. The inventory. Then we have the reports menu, where all the reports for a particular item is shown. So if we select tenants, it will show all the tenants that are available in this particular apartment block. It will show the report. The report can be saved or printed as a PDF file, printed out. There are various options available for report, as apartments, tenants, payments, receipts, requests, employees, assets, inventory, vendors, and purchase order. All the settings of the software are stored in this particular page. We can see all the users that have been listed out here. We can add and create a new user. We can set the initial settings for this particular application, and the tax settings also. We can also create a backup of the database file to your computer, the local computer. Finally, there is the mailbox. There is an inbox where all the mails sent by the apartments are displayed, and we can compose a new mail in this particular page. Now we come to the top, where the message shows all the important last 3 important notice, then notifications, where how many tickets have been raised, how many requests have been raised, and how many notices have been created. Finally, we can log out if we have finished with the applications use. Thank you very much for watching it. Hope it is very useful for you.